Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's make some tilapia fish. Sit back and watch. Thanks. Hello, yes. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Today we're making some fish stew. Yeah, prepping some fish stew for a week. Yep. So as you see, these are the spices, fresh spices. I like fresh spices. I think these are Asian spices. Yeah. So I put my cooking oil inside and fry my onions and that. Yeah, this I make it myself. This fresh spices. The other ones in the packet I buy them from the supermarket. Then after using them I put them in the fridge. My freshly prepped fish, tilapia fish. I love tilapia fish. I can eat it all the day, anywhere, anytime, anytime. So after that I put my tomatoes, guys. Yeah, I usually I don't advise because I'm cooking um this fish the Ugandan way. Usually you don't use a lot of tomatoes, but if you love tomatoes like I do, you try to dry them. You try to make sure you dry them, and I wouldn't advise tomato paste for this kind of simple stews. Not like the Nigerian red sauce. I love it, but this is I know my Uganda people understand me. But yeah, this um green spices I make them myself. If you want, really. Sorry, if you want, yeah, you can put in the comment section. I can show you how they make them. They are good to go at any time. So yeah, these my Asian spices. I love them. Yeah, I love them. I think they are from Thailand. I buy them from the shelf. Then after opening them, yeah, I was showing you how I open it. I don't open it wide, so there is a way I will show you. I'll show you as the video goes on. I just cut off a little portion so that they don't spill, and I don't think I can put this maybe in a disposable. I will be spoiling them actually. After this I put them in a container, and those are other biryani meat masala spices. They work well with this. I love the Asian spices, the Thailand spices, and also Indian spices. Those guys are good with spices, and I love Asian food. Yeah. So yeah, so you see my tomatoes, I'm making sure, yeah, I'm making sure. I'm sorry guys if I was a bit fast with the spices, but if you can fast pause a bit, then you yeah, you see the spices, but those are international, they're in every country. These are international spices, yeah. Yeah, so I fry and I fry. This guys, I make sure that my spices, yeah, the tomatoes, the point is for the tomatoes to dry well. You see, this is how I cut it. I cut my spices, especially when I don't have a disposable at the moment. Yeah. And a quick note, um, since I actually started making my green spices or homemade spices, I know how to make different homemade spices by myself, like the fresh ones, which I can usually put in the fridge. Sometimes I end up even forgetting to buy like the powdered spices because yeah, if you want, they can ask me in the comment section. I can help you. Yeah, you see it. I fry them, and I would advise if it's not like the Nigerian red stew or the Ghana red stew. No, I think it's the Nigerian one where you put the tomato paste, and that one you can see that it's the traditional one. This is the Ugandan style. I would advise them to put tomato paste. Tomato paste changes the taste of the stew. It depends on the way you want to make it. Yeah, especially when it's a little bit light, not that thick. But I think even the tomato paste tries to thicken. especially when you don't have enough tomatoes. But if you have your tomatoes, I would advise you just dry them. So yeah, this is what I did. I cut the fish, so I just put the Maggi and I put it around the fish and inside, and I let it marinate. So that's what I did before. So the fish now was on room temperature. So after, see, I hope you see, you can even zoom in and see after the spices were all, and that is the Maggi. I had to put everything, African woman, yeah. So the fish is delicate and it cooks quickly. So you see, you don't need to be afraid of the mixing spoon. I mixed everything with all my might, with all my power, and the spirit of the living God. Yes, I mixed quickly so that the spices can enter inside. And quick notice, when you're cooking fish this way, especially tilapia fish, that's why most of it people prefer to fry it. You are supposed to, I would say, you're supposed to put a bit of an IQ. Yeah, because you will see, I want all my pieces to come out as is. I don't want any piece to break. So now you mix. Then I put just a little bit of water first. Even I don't allow the fish to sink in first. Yeah. So I fry, as I told you, I fry while it's still fresh. Like while it's still not even starting cooking a bit. Because with fish, uh, in 2 seconds it's already starting to, the heat is starting to affect it. So you don't want to make pap instead of fish. I love chatting. I love talking about food. Yeah, so I'm showing you that the water has to be a bit little, because why? We have to let the water just be enough to sink inside the fish, and that is the other Maggi, the Maggi flavor. It just boils inside, like you make the fish taste. The water, the fish. Yeah, so I'm just, I don't know even what I'm doing sometimes. Yeah, but you see, and you see how I do, see how I mix it. Yeah. So now it boiled a little bit, so I put a little bit more water. Yeah, and another quote, something my mama used to tell me: "Great stew, you're not supposed to necessarily put in a jerrycan of water, but the water of the stew, especially some of us who like a bit of dry stew, yeah, especially this kind of stew, it's not, at least it the water has to be the maximum of the fish, of sorry, of the meat or the fish. You see how I'm mixing it? You see, I'm just shifting it. And remember, the other thing is that I'm not using a non-stick pan. This is a steel pan. So you have to, you have to just use a bit of your senses. Yeah. And if you can pray while cooking, you can ask God to give you more wisdom and understanding. Yeah. So you see, I'm just trying to, just feel like you love what you do. I'm loving everything, the mixing. I'm in love with what I'm doing. So yeah, I put this up. I got some of the bit sunflower, a little bit, to just thicken it up a little bit. And remember, while you mix this flour, this is the normal flour, like the bread flour. You're supposed to mix it, and it's not supposed to have any. How is it, any bumps in it? So because if those bumps just spawn, the fish is not supposed to be mixed so roughly. The bumps might end up showing in the food, and you don't want. And this is optional, guys. Yeah, this is optional. As I said, you just add a little bit twist. Sometimes you cook according to your mood, you know? Yeah, just add a little bit of twist. Yeah, you see? You see? Yeah, you mix it like you're make taking, like changing a baby diaper. So when it was done, I put them in this mode. I hope you see all the fish. It's how I cut them. Yeah, so and I was just prepping the week for myself so that when I come back from work, come back home, yeah, I just get my dish. And I usually do this. I already have meat in the fridge. I cooked liver with meat. Yeah, so I do this so that when I come back from work, I just get one and maybe I just boil rice while I shower. By the time I come down, I just, yeah, I just warm it and I eat and I relax. Or else, if I want to eat from out, maybe order a pizza. It's not alright. So here, I went on and yeah, I made some yellow rice with a potato inside it. I was so hungry, I couldn't